Chega, yeah, fica aí, outside.
Hey, what's up? Slav here, and today I'm bringing you a Arkaden gameplay, ground war domination, obviously, and I think I ended up going 90-7. And the point of this video for me was to show how ineffective air support is. There's certain maps where it's better than others, obviously, but you figured that with all the crazy holes in the walls and everything, it would be pretty hard to shoot stuff down, but this enemy team obviously made it so that's not really the case. And I think I get a total of 6 or 7 kills with 3 Pavlos, and I think I have 4 AH6s and I get 3 or 4 kills maybe. And then my Predator missiles are just Predator missiles, and I usually get too greedy with Predator missiles, and I try to get 3 or 4 or just get 2 instead of just getting 1, and sometimes I don't get any. But it is what it is. And I think I had something like 64 gun kills or something, 63, 64 gun kills with Assault, which is probably more than I had probably on my 108-8 game, I assume. But that's quite a bit for Assault. Specialist not so much, but that's a lot of kills for Assault, and I only have 7 deaths. I had a lot of kill streaks. I made a couple of mistakes. Like when I called in my first AH6, I probably should have just stayed there. I knew I was in their spawn, that's why I wanted to call in my AH6. But I probably should have just hung out until I got my Pavlo, and sometimes that's a difficult decision too. To call in like a Predator missile or something whenever you're already on a pretty decent streak. Or to just keep going if you think you can get your Pavlo if you know you're in their spawn or whatever. But I try to basically, move around the entire time, and except obviously whenever they were spawn trapped, like in the montage room and whatever. It's probably not best just to rush in there and die, and and try to have them spawn other places. But other than that, I started with Scavenger, Hardline, and Stalker, which is my usual setup. Except for it's just the UAV spam in this game is pretty ridiculous, and I think that I changed to Assassin because it was getting just incredibly annoying. Because a lot of the time that I die, it feels like it's solely because they have a UAV out and somebody will be behind me, or they'll be like facing the other way and I'll be running around their spawn, and he'll just like turn on and say, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot this guy in the back," and it sucks, but because Hardline's one of my favorite perks by far, because the assist is an excellent thing for most people, because 2 assists counts as a kill is pretty key, and I hope that, actually I don't think there's any pro perks in the next game, so I don't really know what's going to go on with that, if it's just going to be like with it, but I guess we'll find out. Other than that, more about Black Ops 2, I'm hoping that the maps are a little more killstreak friendly. Arkaden's not really the best map, but it's not too bad. Lockdowns are the same. It's not really that good of a map for air support. You get caught behind those buildings, and Outpost is the same way. You always get caught behind like the mountain. It'd be like if you're in an AC-130 or Reaper or something. Other than that, there's a couple good maps, obviously, and I hope that most maps are good maps for kill streaks. And I wish that it was just harder for people to shoot down kill streaks. You shouldn't just be able to like lock in a stinger and just have blind eye on, just lock in a stinger. It should take some kind of skill. Like you actually have to aim like the stinger missile or make it like a Predator missile or something. I think that would be pretty cool, but maybe it's just me. Other than that, I've been trying to have more fun with the game. I've been just on team deathmatches and stuff. I've been just putting Ride Shield on and just doing dumb stuff because the game's pretty much over. And there's still those people that sit in the corner like it's the end of the world. Like today I played a guy and his average kills was 10. He was 2.80 His average kills was 10. We played an entire game of Fallen, Domination, and he went 9 and 2. And then he like sends me messages. I'm like, 9 and 2. And he says, "Oh, I owned you." I said, "You killed me one time. I don't really think that counts as owning anybody." And I made a couple other mistakes, like with my motion sensor thing that I threw down, and I was waiting for a guy to come, and then some dude with assassin came and shot me in the back, which is my fault. I should have been moving, but I was waiting for the little dot and actually came back to bite me there. But other than that, I think I'm just going to put some music on. We ended up triple capping and winning 200 to 160 or something. I wish that we wouldn't have triple capped, and we would have made this game last longer. I would have had a lot better chance to getting 100 plus. Other than that, if you have any questions or anything, just send me a message, I'll reply.